In the stillness of the night, when silence envelops our thoughts, we often find ourselves confronting the essence of our being. It is in these moments that we seek the strength to master self-discipline, to cultivate a life of purpose and inner peace. Let us journey together, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, to uncover 10 principles that will lead us towards this noble goal. Number 1, embrace your power of choice. In life, we often encounter situations beyond our control. We cannot decide the weather, the actions of others, or many of the events that happen to us. However, we hold immense power in one crucial aspect: our response. This concept is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and was eloquently expressed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This principle teaches us that true power lies within our own minds and our reactions. When faced with challenges, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, angry, or defeated. Yet if we pause and reflect, we can choose a response that aligns with our values and goals. This act of choosing wisely is where we begin to master our emotions and strengthen our self-discipline. Imagine a situation where someone insults you. The immediate reaction might be to respond with anger or hurt, but as Epictetus suggests, we have the choice to react differently. We can choose to remain calm, to understand that the insult reflects the other person's state of mind, not our own worth. By choosing not to react with anger, we maintain our inner peace and control over the situation. This ability to choose our response is a powerful tool in developing self-discipline. Each time we face a challenge and choose our response wisely, we build our capacity for patience, resilience, and emotional control. Over time, these small acts of choosing build up, making us more disciplined and better equipped to handle life's adversities. Consider the story of a young athlete training for a marathon. She wakes up early every day to run, regardless of the weather. One morning she finds it is raining heavily. She cannot control the weather, but she can control her decision to run despite the rain. By choosing to stick to her training schedule, she demonstrates self-discipline and commitment to her goal. Her choice strengthens her resolve and prepares her for the marathon, not just physically but mentally as well. Similarly, in our everyday lives, we face numerous small decisions that test our discipline. Should we procrastinate or get our work done? Should we give in to unhealthy habits or stick to our health goals? Each decision is an opportunity to exercise our power of choice. By consistently choosing actions that align with our long-term goals, we cultivate self-discipline. The practice of embracing our power of choice also helps us manage stress and anxiety. When we understand that we cannot control everything but can control our reactions, we stop wasting energy on things beyond our influence. This focus on our own responses reduces stress and allows us to approach problems with a clearer, more composed mind. Number 2, focus on what you can control. In our daily lives, we encounter countless situations that are beyond our control. The unpredictability of the world can often lead to feelings of anxiety and helplessness. However, the wisdom of Stoic philosophy offers a powerful remedy for this focus solely on what you can control. As Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wisely said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This principle invites us to shift our focus from the external world, which is full of uncertainties, to our internal world, where we have complete control. By concentrating on our own actions, thoughts, and attitudes, we can cultivate a sense of resilience and clarity that helps us navigate life's challenges. Imagine you are stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting. You cannot control the traffic, the actions of other drivers, or the timing of traffic lights. These external factors are beyond your influence. However, you can control your reaction to the situation. You can choose to remain calm, use the time to listen to an informative podcast, or plan how you will handle the meeting once you arrive. By focusing on what you can control your response, you manage the situation with a clear mind and maintain your inner peace. This approach can be applied to many areas of life. For example, in relationships, we cannot control the actions or feelings of others, but we can control how we communicate and respond to them. At work, we might not have control over company decisions or market conditions, but we can control our effort, attitude, and how we handle our tasks. By focusing on what we can control, we also cultivate resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to changing circumstances. When we direct our energy towards actions and thoughts within our control, we become more adaptable and better equipped to handle adversity. This mindset reduces stress and increases our capacity to cope with challenges. Additionally, this Stoic principle helps us achieve clarity. When we stop worrying about things beyond our control, we free up mental space to think more clearly about our goals and priorities. This clarity enables us to make better decisions and take effective actions. For instance, if you are worried about a looming economic downturn, focusing on what you can control, such as saving money, improving your skills, and staying informed will prepare you better than stressing over the economy, which is beyond your control. A practical way to implement this principle is to create a list of concerns and categorize them into 2 columns: within my control and beyond my control. This exercise helps visualize and prioritize where to direct your energy. For items within your control, plan actionable steps. For those beyond your control, practice letting go and focusing on how you can adapt to those circumstances. Number 3, practice deliberate delays. In the heat of the moment, emotions can surge, leading us to react impulsively. However, the wisdom of Stoic philosophy teaches us the importance of practicing deliberate delays. As Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, wisely observed, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. By intentionally delaying our reactions, especially during times of emotional turmoil, we gain control over our impulses. This practice helps us develop patience and thoughtful responses, which are essential components of self-discipline. When we are faced with a situation that triggers strong emotions, our immediate reaction is often driven by those emotions rather than rational thought. This can lead to regrettable actions or words that may escalate the situation. By deliberately pausing and giving ourselves time to cool down, we create a space between the stimulus and our response. This space allows us to reflect on the most appropriate and constructive way to react. Consider a scenario where a colleague criticizes your work in front of others. Your initial reaction might be to defend yourself angrily or to criticize them in return. However, by practicing a deliberate delay, you take a moment to breathe and think. This pause enables you to respond calmly and constructively, perhaps by seeking to understand their perspective or by suggesting a private discussion to address the issue. Such a response not only prevents further conflict, but also demonstrates your self-control and professionalism. This practice of delaying reactions can be applied to various aspects of life. For instance, in personal relationships, disagreements are inevitable. Reacting impulsively to a partner's criticism or frustration can lead to unnecessary arguments. By taking a deliberate pause, you give yourself time to consider their viewpoint and to respond with empathy and understanding. This approach fosters healthier and more respectful communication. Developing the habit of deliberate delays also enhances our patience. Patience is a virtue that allows us to endure difficult situations without becoming overwhelmed by frustration or anger. By regularly practicing delays, we train ourselves to remain calm and composed, even when faced with provocation. This patience is a key element of self-discipline, as it helps us maintain control over our actions and decisions. Furthermore, this practice leads to more thoughtful responses. When we take time to reflect, we are better able to evaluate the consequences of our actions and to choose responses that align with our values and goals. This thoughtful approach ensures that our reactions contribute positively to the situation rather than exacerbating it. For example, if you receive an upsetting email, taking time before responding allows you to craft a reply that addresses the issue effectively and professionally, rather than reacting with immediate anger. Incorporating deliberate delays into our daily routine can be achieved through simple practices. For instance, when you feel a surge of emotion, take a few deep breaths and count to 10 before responding. This brief pause can make a significant difference in how you handle the situation. Another effective technique is to step away from the source of irritation, even if only for a few minutes, to give yourself time to calm down and think clearly. Number 4, contemplate mortality. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. We often get caught up in trivial concerns and forget to appreciate the present moment. The Stoic practice of memento mori, which involves reflecting on the inevitability of death, helps us focus on living purposefully and meaningfully. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, frequently reminded himself, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. This awareness of our mortality imbues our actions with urgency and significance. Understanding that life is fleeting and uncertain can initially seem daunting, but it actually provides a profound clarity. When we remember that our time is limited, we become more mindful of how we spend our days. This contemplation encourages us to prioritize our values, goals, and relationships. It pushes us to make the most of each moment and to engage in activities that bring true fulfillment. For example, think about the time spent worrying about minor inconveniences or holding grudges. When viewed through the lens of mortality, these concerns often appear trivial. By contemplating our finite existence, we are inspired to let go of petty conflicts and focus on what truly matters, like building meaningful connections and pursuing our passions. Memento mori also reminds us to act with integrity and purpose. If we were to reflect on our actions with the knowledge that any day could be our last, we would likely strive to be our best selves. This practice fosters a sense of urgency to live authentically and align our actions with our deepest values. For instance, if you have been postponing a dream or neglecting an important relationship, remembering the fragility of life can motivate you to take action today, rather than waiting for a perfect future moment. Moreover, this Stoic principle encourages us to face challenges with courage and resilience. When we acknowledge that our time is limited, we become less afraid of failure or setbacks. Instead, we see each obstacle as an opportunity to grow and make the most of our remaining time. This mindset transforms our approach to adversity, making us more resilient and determined to overcome difficulties. A practical way to incorporate memento mori into your daily routine is to set aside a few moments each day to reflect on your mortality. This can be done through meditation, journaling, or simply pausing to consider the transient nature of life. By making this reflection a regular habit, you keep the urgency and significance of your actions at the forefront of your mind. Additionally, this contemplation can enhance our gratitude for the present moment. Recognizing that each day is a gift, we become more appreciative of the small joys and experiences that life offers. This gratitude fosters a positive outlook and enriches our daily lives, making even ordinary moments feel extraordinary. Number 5, cultivate inner riches. In a world that often equates wealth with material possessions, the Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective on true wealth. According to Stoic thought, genuine wealth is found within ourselves. Socrates, a precursor to Stoic thinking, warned, "He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have." This wisdom highlights the importance of cultivating inner riches over material desires. Detaching from the relentless pursuit of material goods frees us to focus on more enduring and meaningful aspects of life. When we shift our attention from accumulating external wealth to developing inner virtues, we begin to appreciate the true essence of contentment and fulfillment. This inner wealth includes qualities such as wisdom, courage, self-discipline, and compassion. Wisdom, one of the core virtues in Stoicism, involves understanding the nature of life and making sound judgments. It encourages us to seek knowledge and truth, helping us navigate the complexities of life with clarity and insight. By prioritizing wisdom, we make decisions that lead to a more meaningful and balanced existence. Courage is another vital inner virtue. It is not merely the absence of fear, but the ability to confront and overcome it. Stoic courage involves facing challenges head-on, accepting the uncertainties of life, and taking action despite our fears. By cultivating courage, we build resilience and strength, enabling us to endure hardships and grow from them. Self-discipline is essential for mastering our desires and impulses. It allows us to control our actions and make choices that align with our values and long-term goals. By practicing self-discipline, we resist the temptations of instant gratification and focus on what truly matters. This leads to a more structured and purposeful life. Compassion, often overlooked in discussions of wealth, is a profound inner richness. It involves empathy and kindness towards others, fostering deep and meaningful relationships. By cultivating compassion, we connect with others on a fundamental level, enriching our lives and theirs. Detaching from material desires also helps us appreciate the simple pleasures and experiences that life offers. Instead of constantly striving for more possessions, we find joy in moments of connection, the beauty of nature, and the satisfaction of personal growth. This shift in focus reduces stress and anxiety, leading to a more peaceful and contented life. One practical way to cultivate inner riches is through daily reflection and gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on what you are grateful for, focusing on non-material aspects of your life. This practice helps you recognize the abundance of inner wealth you already possess and encourages you to nurture it further. Another approach is to engage in activities that promote personal growth and self-improvement. Reading philosophical texts, practicing mindfulness, and engaging in meaningful conversations can all contribute to the development of inner virtues. By investing time and energy into these practices, you enrich your inner life and build a foundation of true wealth. Number 6. Accept impermanence. In the ebb and flow of life, one undeniable truth stands out: everything is impermanent. This fundamental aspect of existence can be unsettling, yet the Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace impermanence as an essential part of the human experience. As Epictetus wisely advised, everything has two handles, one by which it may be borne, another by which it cannot. By accepting the transient nature of life, we learn to cherish the present moment and navigate its changes with grace and resilience. Impermanence surrounds us in various forms. Relationships evolve, careers fluctuate, and circumstances shift. Rather than resisting these changes, Stoicism encourages us to acknowledge them and find strength in their acceptance. This does not mean passively resigning ourselves to fate, but rather embracing life's fluidity with open arms. When we accept impermanence, we learn to appreciate the beauty of each passing moment. Instead of clinging to the past or anxiously anticipating the future, we focus on fully experiencing the present. This mindfulness allows us to savor life's simple pleasures, cultivate gratitude, and find joy in the fleeting moments that make up our existence. Moreover, accepting impermanence strengthens our resilience in the face of adversity. When confronted with challenges or setbacks, we recognize that they too shall pass. This perspective fosters a sense of inner peace and empowers us to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with equanimity. Rather than being overwhelmed by change, we adapt and grow stronger in its wake. Practicing acceptance of impermanence also frees us from the burden of attachment. Stoicism teaches us to value things for what they are in the present moment, rather than becoming attached to their permanence. By relinquishing our attachment to outcomes and possessions, we cultivate a sense of inner freedom and detachment. This liberation allows us to approach life with greater flexibility and openness. A practical way to embrace impermanence is through the practice of mindfulness meditation. By observing our thoughts and sensations without judgment, we learn to experience the present moment fully and let go of attachments to the past or future. This mindfulness practice cultivates a sense of acceptance and equanimity that helps us navigate life's changes with greater ease. Additionally, Stoic practices such as journaling and reflection can help us cultivate acceptance of impermanence. By regularly reflecting on the transient nature of life and our own experiences, we develop a deeper understanding of impermanence and its role in shaping our lives. This reflection fosters wisdom and resilience, empowering us to face life's uncertainties with courage and grace. Number 7. Seek wisdom relentlessly. In the quest for a fulfilling and meaningful life, the Stoic philosophy places great emphasis on the relentless pursuit of wisdom. As Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, urged, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." This timeless advice reminds us that the pursuit of wisdom is not a destination but rather a lifelong journey. By continually seeking knowledge and understanding, we sharpen our minds and fortify our self-discipline. Wisdom in Stoic terms is not merely the accumulation of facts or information, but rather a deeper understanding of the nature of life and the human condition. It involves discerning what is truly important and living in accordance with our highest values and principles. This pursuit of wisdom requires humility, curiosity, and a willingness to question our assumptions and beliefs. One of the most powerful ways to seek wisdom is through the practice of lifelong learning. This involves actively engaging with ideas, experiences, and perspectives that challenge and expand our understanding of the world. Whether through reading philosophical texts, attending lectures, or engaging in meaningful conversations, every opportunity to learn is an opportunity to grow. Furthermore, seeking wisdom requires self-reflection and introspection. By examining our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors with honesty and clarity, we gain insights into ourselves and the world around us. This process of self-discovery helps us identify areas for growth and cultivate virtues such as self-awareness, humility, and resilience. Another essential aspect of seeking wisdom is cultivating a growth mindset. This mindset, as championed by Stoic philosophy, involves embracing challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. Rather than viewing failure as a reflection of our abilities, we see it as a natural part of the learning process. This attitude empowers us to persevere in the face of adversity and to approach life with curiosity and enthusiasm. Moreover, seeking wisdom involves learning from the wisdom of others. Whether through studying the teachings of ancient philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus or seeking guidance from mentors and role models, we can draw inspiration and insight from those who have walked the path before us. Their wisdom can illuminate our own journey and provide valuable guidance in navigating life's challenges. Number 8. Practice gratefulness. In the pursuit of inner peace and contentment, the Stoic philosophy advocates for the practice of gratefulness as a powerful tool. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive." This timeless wisdom reminds us of the transformative power of gratitude in cultivating a mindset of abundance and maintaining inner peace. Gratitude is the practice of consciously acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in our lives, both big and small. Rather than focusing on what we lack or what could be better, gratitude shifts our attention to the abundance that already exists around us. It encourages us to recognize the beauty and goodness present in each moment, regardless of our circumstances. One of the most profound benefits of practicing gratitude is its ability to cultivate inner peace. When we take the time to reflect on the things we are grateful for, we create a sense of contentment and fulfillment within ourselves. This inner peace acts as a sanctuary amidst life's challenges, providing a source of strength and resilience. Moreover, gratitude fosters a mindset of abundance. Instead of approaching life with a sense of scarcity and longing, we see the richness and abundance that surrounds us. This perspective shift allows us to appreciate the simple joys and blessings that often go unnoticed, from a warm embrace to a beautiful sunset. The practice of gratitude is not limited to grand gestures or extraordinary experiences. It can be found in the everyday moments of life, from the laughter of loved ones to the scent of freshly brewed coffee. By cultivating a habit of gratitude, we train ourselves to find beauty and joy in the ordinary, leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Furthermore, gratitude has a ripple effect that extends beyond ourselves. When we express gratitude towards others, whether through a heartfelt thank you or a kind gesture, we create connections and foster a sense of belonging and appreciation. This acts as a catalyst for positive change, strengthening relationships and building a more compassionate and harmonious community. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal, where we write down 3 things we are thankful for each day. This practice helps us cultivate a habit of gratitude and trains our minds to focus on the positive aspects of life. Additionally, taking a moment each morning or evening to reflect on the blessings in our lives can set a positive tone for the day ahead or help us unwind and find peace before bed. Number 9. Maintain humility. In the journey of self-improvement and growth, the Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining humility as a guiding principle. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, reflected, "There is no easy way from the earth to the stars." This insightful observation reminds us of the value of humility in keeping us grounded and open to learning from others. Humility is the quality of recognizing our own limitations and imperfections. It involves acknowledging that we do not have all the answers and that there is always room for growth and improvement. By embracing humility, we cultivate a mindset of openness and receptivity to new ideas, experiences, and perspectives. One of the key benefits of practicing humility is its ability to foster genuine connections with others. When we approach interactions with humility, we create an atmosphere of mutual respect and understanding. Instead of asserting our superiority or seeking validation, we listen attentively to others and value their contributions. This fosters a sense of camaraderie and collaboration, enriching both our personal and professional relationships. Moreover, humility serves as a safeguard against arrogance and hubris. By acknowledging our own limitations, we guard against the dangers of overconfidence and complacency. This awareness keeps us humble and grounded, preventing us from becoming stagnant or closed-minded. Humility also plays a crucial role in personal growth and development. When we humbly accept feedback and constructive criticism, we create opportunities for learning and self-improvement. Rather than being defensive or resistant to change, we embrace feedback as a valuable tool for growth. This humility enables us to continuously evolve and become the best versions of ourselves. Additionally, practicing humility allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. When we accept our own limitations, we approach obstacles with humility and perseverance. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks or failures, we view them as opportunities for learning and growth. This resilience empowers us to overcome adversity and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. A practical way to cultivate humility is through self-reflection and introspection. Take time to examine your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with honesty and humility. Recognize areas where you may have room for improvement and be open to feedback from others. By embracing humility as a lifelong practice, you foster a mindset of growth and openness that enriches every aspect of your life. Number 10. Live in accordance with nature. As we delve into the depths of Stoic philosophy, one principle stands out as paramount: living in accordance with nature. This foundational concept entails aligning our actions with reason and virtue, harmonizing our lives with the natural order of the universe. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, encapsulated this idea succinctly: first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Living in accordance with nature involves recognizing and embracing our inherent connection to the cosmos. It requires us to acknowledge that we are part of a larger whole, governed by universal principles and laws. By aligning our thoughts, behaviors, and aspirations with these principles, we strive to live in harmony with the world around us. Central to this principle is the notion of reason as our guiding force. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate rationality and clarity of thought, enabling us to discern what is truly valuable and meaningful in life. By prioritizing reason over emotion, we make decisions that are aligned with our highest ideals and principles, fostering inner peace and integrity. Moreover, living in accordance with nature entails practicing virtue in all aspects of our lives. Virtue in Stoic philosophy encompasses qualities such as wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. By cultivating these virtues, we strive to become the best versions of ourselves, contributing to the well-being of society and the world at large. Living in harmony with nature also involves embracing the inevitability of change and impermanence. Stoicism teaches us to accept the natural cycles of life and to adapt gracefully to life's fluctuations. Rather than resisting or fearing change, we approach it with equanimity and resilience, knowing that it is an inherent part of the human experience. One practical way to live in accordance with nature is through mindfulness and present moment awareness. By grounding ourselves in the here and now, we cultivate a deep appreciation for the beauty and wonder of life as it unfolds moment by moment. This mindfulness helps us to make conscious choices that are in alignment with our values and principles, leading to a more purposeful and fulfilling existence. Additionally, living in accordance with nature involves cultivating a sense of gratitude and reverence for the natural world. By connecting with the earth and its ecosystems, we develop a profound appreciation for the interconnectedness of all living beings. This connection fosters a sense of stewardship and responsibility towards the environment, inspiring us to live sustainably and in harmony with the planet. As we walk this path together, let us draw from the deep well of Stoic wisdom. By mastering self-discipline, we find not only personal strength but also an unwavering tranquility that guides us through life's storms. In the silence of our hearts, let us discover the true essence of our strength and the enduring peace of a life well lived.